This is a demonstration video for the time coherence tool. In the bio.tools catalog, users can access basic information about the tool, as well as links to its documentation and usage license. At the top of the page, you will find a link to the UCAIM Harbor. This service hosts pre-built Docker images. It also provides users with information about the tool's features and how it works. In this case, our tool is designed to generate timelines in various formats from the provided clinical data, allowing users to easily visualize and verify key dates corresponding to different patient episodes or events. Users need to log into the Harbor and pull the Docker image they wish to use. In this video, we start with the Docker image already downloaded in the processing environment. All we need to do is run the Docker container and prepare the input. Here is an example of an input file, which can be in XLSX or CSV format. This file should include the dates to be represented, such as the diagnosis date or the date of the first MRI, as well as any other relevant clinical data. Additional configuration files can be customized as needed. In this example, we have placed them in the output directory, where users have editing permissions. There are several configuration files available to define events, to specify the icons to be used. With their file paths here, we show examples of the ones we used. To configure the labels to display, and, of course, to define validation rules, such as ensuring one date occurs before another. Using these configurations, we can generate output reports in multiple formats. We will now run the Docker container, specifying the configuration through command line arguments. To do this, we define the container volumes for input and output, and pass the input file name as a config string flag. Optionally, we can also specify whether to generate PDFs. We start the execution and wait a few minutes for the results. As you can see, the output includes multiple folders corresponding to different formats. For example, we can open a PDF for a patient to view the timeline and validate it against the clinical data. We can also use PNG format for reports or presentations, and SVG format for further graphical applications. Finally, the Harbor README provides additional execution options that may be useful, such as test mode, changing the input file directory, or applying alternative configurations. It also contains detailed information about all available parameters and further guidance on using the tool. And that's it. Thank you very much for your attention.